Welcome back to Fizz's version of the AnyVerse. Just breeding up some cows. I found that some of them got stuck. I don't know if you can see them. There's like two adults. They're kind of in the hoppers. So I might have to put some carpet on top of those hoppers just so they can't get stuck. I'm not 100% sure how they got stuck, but they did, which is just crazy. And then over here, we got a ton of villagers, which is also crazy. I didn't know that the breeding has kind of gotten out of control, but I've been just digging this entire time, so you guys have more carrots. And let's see, we got a mending librarian. I was just in here checking this out. A lot of cartographers, a lot of nitwits, and but a mending librarian, which is amazing. We're gonna have to hang on to that guy. I think actually a cartographer, no, not a cartographer, a nitwit got out. So you're just gonna be stuck there unless you go back in here. Oh no, you're gonna all get out. Now you're okay, you could just chill, I guess. You're fine. You're fine. So on the circles, or the Torus, them still have the voting up for the options. If you don't know what this is about, there's different options for the floors. There's option 1 is spruce, option 2 is dark oak, option 3 is checkerboard, and then there's an idea of having the checkerboard on the entrances. There's going to be like 3 entrances or so just around this section here. So we'll have like an archway and you can go in and out, and then the entrance will be checkerboard, but I'm trying to decide if that should be a thing or if not. The digging is under progress. This is a lot of digging, and I'm being weird and only using stone tools. I should really break out the iron and use some iron stuff, enchant some things, but this has to go up a bit. So I'm just really slowly working on it. Today, though, I want to expand more on the edge of this, start putting in some glass. So I need to go find myself a desert. I believe there is a desert off this way. Is that to the south? Yes, that is the south. So I've got some shovels. I have, 4 shovels? I just made a bunch more pickaxes because I was digging, got a ton of pickaxes, got a few shovels. We're going to take all this stuff and we're going to travel into the south and we're going to go find ourselves a desert. I'm thinking if I get a full inventory of sand, that might be enough. The other thing is also I wanted to make it gray glass, and I found that these flowers here, what are these called? The azure bullets? I'm not sure, but they give you a light gray. So the light gray might be really good. And then I don't have to use the daisies because I really like the daisies. I also think that if you bone meal the ground, you might still get some more of those. But the other idea is to go along, and as we're going along down to the desert, we'll leave the daisies. These are, I don't know why, I really love oxeye daisies. They're just so pretty. And with the texture pack stuff, they look all 3D. They're super cute. These other ones though, I'm not a big fan of all the flowers in Minecraft, but these ones, I'm good with making them into dyes. They can get re-dyed. Look at all these ones right here. Some good stuff. So we're gonna have enough gray glass. We won't have to go and kill any squids. We won't have to go and get some bone meals. I think I have some bones, but you could always use that for other stuff. A lot more easier to collect than going around and killing squids. Just running along, getting all these flowers on the way to the desert. Remember that one area we saw when we first were exploring, and it was like a swamp with trees, and then you could see the desert. It was like all the biomes. Remember this place? So I am completely blind. Oh my gosh, look at all those flowers. But I am blind, and I didn't even notice there was a thing inside that swamp. Plus, I kind of forgot there was a swamp there, which is handy, if you ever need um, slime or just the blue flowers, because imagine if we did all the glass in blue. That would look pretty, but that would take a lot of blue flowers. So the thing I didn't notice when I came over here to admire the blue flowers in this amazing swamp is that there is a witch hut right there. I didn't even see it. So we could totally make a witch farm. I've never actually made a witch farm before, but we could figure out a way to get that and maybe get some witch drops. What do they drop? Like redstone and glass bottles and sticks and stuff like that. Oh, and there's a witch over there. So could we sneak into her hut while she's over there? Got a cauldron. Have a crafting table and a flower pot. I don't know. Maybe I should put this back. Don't want her to know that we were in our house. But we could totally make up a witch farm from here. That would be pretty neat. Where did she go? She was right there. Hello? Oh, hi. So no poison for me? That's fine. Just drink those potions. Oh, you attempted to throw a potion. So I got 2 sticks and 2 sugar from her. It was like she's eating a candy cane or a lollipop, and I took the lollipop away and smashed it, and then I got some sugar and sticks from it. That's pretty funny. So this is neat. I very rarely will find a witch by a witch hut, and this is interesting because it's not in the water. Every witch hut I've ever seen to find has been in the water, which is weird. They're like floating witch huts with gigantic stilt lakes that go all the way down to the bottom of any river or lake, or I guess not ocean, but any kind of swamp area that they've been in. It's a really nice place, though. I love the color of the water in the swamp. It's just, I don't know, something about it. It's better than clear water. And then there's like this blue. See, this is border of swamp. So there's that, it's clear. It's like the murkiness. Something about the murkiness is just great. So here's the desert. I'm thinking if we just go maybe along the edge and just dig out right here to start getting rid of the desert right at the beginning. Let's see how it looks up above. There was that area that I said looked like a sphinx. I can't remember what that was. Was that mountain there? Or was that further on? Because I don't want to ruin that. I actually was thinking of making it look like a sphinx. I think it is that with the floaty sand. Yeah, some epic floaty sand right there. It even has a nose, even though the real one doesn't have a nose. I think it had a nose at one point, and then it fell off because no support and gravity. I'm thinking of making a art area. There was that one section, I don't know if I showed it on recording or cam or whatever you need to call it, but it looked like a perfectly square or rectangle mountain, and I want to make it into a cubism kind of art installation with some colors of concrete, and it would look really neat. But I kind of want to have like the Sphinx over there too, but we can just have random art pieces in all these places and then make pathways or something and just have them there, like a little art tour. Never really made many art pieces in Minecraft before, but having that would be neat. I don't know if the Sphinx would count as art. I mean, does it count as art in Egypt? I should figure this out. It's kind of more of just like a statue. It's not exactly an art thing. We could have fountains. We could make this into a whole like oasis. Oh, that would be pretty neat. And little oasis. It's pretty flat. Got a fire area of lava. We got some nice wood nearby. Lots of different kinds of trees to grow and decorate with, because we have the dark oak there, birch there, and then just regular oak there. Is there anything else? Nope. I've not yet found a jungle. There are the vines, but there are no jungles. Don't even know how much sand I'm going to need for this Torus. I think it's like 120 is the diameter of this. There are... It's 10 high, so there's at least 7 layers that need glass. Oh gosh, this is going to take a long time. Even though it's not completely filled, and there's going to be some openings in it, and there's going to be some sections that are just stone, because I'm not going to put glass for it goes into the mountain. That's just going to be the andesite, and I have been digging. I've been digging up every andesite I can find when I expand that tunnel. This is going to take quite a few furnaces to smelt up all of this glass. And some more shovels to gather it with. This is about 5 shovels worth of sand. I'm not too sure. I did end up making another shovel with those sticks that we got from the witch. But I have 3 stacks of sand cooking up. Actually, I need to go find more coal. I know There's a lot more coal when I was digging because I dug up some coal and I just kept it in a chest. I haven't kept every block that I've dug up, but I've kept coal. Got to keep the granite. Can't get rid of the granite. But I've also used up some cobble and everything. Oh, there's coal right there. And I placed that by mistake. Let's fix that. So coal. Oh, yay. We have like a ton. I also found this charcoal because I went and dug up the other two furnaces by the blacksmith area so that I could have them just cook up some glass as well. I don't have to go and, make up more furnaces. So I have a ton of cobble now. Get all this coal. I did go and get a bunch of flowers. I think I have like a stack and a bit more than a half. Unfortunately, they only do like a 1-for-1 kind of light gray thing, so it's okay. That's enough for now. And I'll just have to go get more later. Here's one of my old pathways when I was trying to figure this out. I kind of didn't cover them all in. I just filled it in with some blocks, put some, stuff in. Didn't really care. It's going to be behind the wall. Just hide it. I actually smelted up some stone just to hide it. And then I was like, what am I doing? I'll just put andesite or diorite or granite or something. Only I will know they were there. Well, now you know, but I trust you. You're not going to be like, hey, what the heck? You dug out this whole area because you don't know how to measure? Oh my gosh, that's insane. Why would you do that? And then you try to hide it? I'm telling everybody. No, don't tell my secret. Don't tell. Mistakes are made. Planning is hard. It's all math, I tell you. It's math. Let's see, how much coal is up there? Okay, that's it for that. Let's see, I think I got a piece of granite. I don't like keeping the granite, but I told someone in a stream that I was going to keep every bit of granite possible. Oh, and I need to get all that andesite. Andesite, you guys know, I think I mentioned this like every episode. It's my favorite block. I'm going to put the andesite here, and then the roof, like this middle section right here, that it's reflected up at the top, is going to be andesite as well, just to give it some sort of a ceiling. So let's check on this stuff. Hey, that guy's still alive. So we have a bit of glass, a bit of glass, and a bit of glass. We can grab some of that. Maybe wait until it cooks up. Let's put, oh, yeah, let's put some more gold, or gold? I wish it was gold. Well, if you could cook with gold, I don't know. That'd be a bit much. This should give us about a stack, just about. So we can go and clean it up. Let's get one more just to make it a full stack. Okay, that'll give us 8 things, and then we'll put 8 in there. I was going to say 8 stacks, but no, that'd still just be a stack of glass. So we have a stack of glass. This stack is not going to last us that long, but I'm going to go and over here and pull up the plots thing I'm using, and we're going to start putting some glass in. I think around this area. Don't want to get too close to the tunnel. I'm still working on that. We're going to place some glass here, see how far we can get. Maybe it'll just do like from one edge to the other, probably just on one side. It won't be that much. Let's place some of this, and then we'll see just how it looks and if gray is the right color for us. Here's what the first layer of glass looks like. Whoops, as I fall. With a just a bit of it, like one side to the other side. It took about a stack and 9 or so, because I had to make it more at 55 now. I think that math is correct. Just a little bit less. Not exactly 10, because that would be 54. I did lose 1 because I made a mistake somewhere here and I put it down below, so I just broke it. But I think it looks pretty good. I had to put a few torches in because they're all hovering. But I like this. I think it looks nice because it's just the perfect amount of see-through. I think I have a clear glass texture pack that'll make that look good without the lines. Let me see if I can load that up. Actually, I do have it on, but I guess it just does the, there is a little line. I wonder if there's another texture pack I could possibly get that make it looks like it's one solid block. There probably is. I'll have to look into that because I think that would look really neat. I know on the corners it won't show, but on these, it'd be nice to see it without the line. Make it look smooth, kind of like the andesite does. So smoothness is really cool. This is pretty easy to do. is just a block of 4, but then you have to go off a bit and do a 7. So I have the torches here, go off the thing. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then if I go back and compare it over here, it goes 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. So we'll just continue it on. It's kind of interesting how it does the 4 and then the 7, but this does make it into an 8, so it's more of like an 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, and then this is where they will hover again. So we'll put a torch there. So 2, torch, 2, and I just happened to dig out just perfectly that part there. And then those last 2 touches. And then we go into some 1s and some 2s and stuff like that. But I'm not going to do all of that on camera, only because it's going to end up using up a lot of time and I'm going to have to keep running back and forth for glass. But I do like this. I'm going to build up a bit more of it. I don't think I have enough glass to go up another layer, but we'll see what we can do. Do some work on it and see if it comes up looking pretty good or if it looks really bad. I don't know, but hopefully it looks pretty good. And this part here I'm not going to open up because it goes into the mountain. So let's just add a 4 and then we can do our 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's kind of neat. Add the 4. It's good if you can remember the pattern because it makes it a little bit easier to do some of the work, but it is kind of hard to remember that pattern. If you go and you look at it enough, it will be easy to remember. Kind of just want to use up the rest of this glass. So we have that, and then we need one right there. So that's 2 stacks minus 1 bit that I broke of glass. And we did about 1/2 and a little bits of the other sides. So that's not too bad. It'll get a bit more glass as we go up because there's, more. It goes out a little bit more. And as we come back in at the top, it'll be a little bit less glass. But as for what we have, just about 9 stacks of glass or sand, and then I've been pulling from here to get those other stacks. So 3 stacks for 3 stacks. Yes, I did smelt up 3. Kind of forgot about that. Well, let me do the rest, and I'll bring you back in when you can see how it looks after it's been built up. Maybe a layer more or 2 layers, I'm not sure. It's definitely a long process to get this done, but it's going to look amazing. I really like it so far. Probably going to have to kill a few more shovels for this because this is a way bigger than I thought it would be. And I keep making little mistakes like that and placing stuff where it doesn't need to go. And that was the last of my glass. But I don't even know how many stacks that was. It was at least 8, but I've done 2 whole layers on the outer edge, up from the tunnel side around to the other tunnel side, and then I've done 1 layer on the inner edge. So it's very slow going. A lot of glass. It looks really cool with the gray. I like the light gray. It's kind of like slightly tinted, So that's some pretty cool stuff. I do want to go on and work a little teeny bit on this month's project of our little mini, challenges and stuff like that. I got to make a pond. So I have some ideas for some pond stuff. I have like 3 pieces of glass here. Okay, that's not the pond ideas, but let's just ditch some of the stuff over here. We got some of this we can ditch, and that axe is almost dead as it is. So I'm thinking, I never really use birch. It might be a good thing to use. Some other stuff we could do is maybe have some spruce. I don't know. I kind of want to go with the spruce because I'm a big spruce fan. I'm trying to see what else we can have. I want to put like a custom tree by it, but I'm not too sure about the tree at the moment. Also, we should probably make another shovel. We're going to be digging. We're going to go through a ton of shovels while working on stuff. I should just buckle down, like I said before, and make some iron tools. It's just, I don't know. I just don't make iron tools right now. I have all those pickaxes right there. Oh no, I'm using the birch. Okay, that's fine. I didn't want to use that into sticks. I'm going to use oak into sticks. Well, let's just use a little bit. Maybe I'll use some oak. in the actual pond thing. I don't know. I'm debating on what this pond is going to be. We can also make some curse, curse? Coarse. Coarse dirt? I don't, wait, do you make coarse dirt with dirt and cobble or do you make it with gravel? I think you make it with gravel actually. There's a little bit of gravel here. Let's make that. I've been saving some of the gravel that I get because I want to have it for concrete. Let's do that. Put the dirt away, put that away. What else do we have that we could possibly use? One of those is good for gray. We have some sandstone, might be good. We don't have any sand because we've kind of smelted up all the sand possible, but it's still good. So here's where the pond is going to be. We have all our little fishies in here. Kind of want to go grab some buckets and pick them up and put them in a chest so they don't get lost. We also have this area here. We could probably make like a big pond. Would be kind of neat. Let's see, did I have the buckets in here somewhere? There's a great light gray dye. I keep finding light gray dyes in just random places. Where did all my buckets go? What? I have light gray stained glass? Oh, you know why? It's for the cow cooker. I totally forgot that I use light gray stained. Okay, I might be addicted to light gray stained glass. I tend to use it in a lot of things. I don't know where these buckets are. I'm either blind or they're not in this chest. I'm gonna have to go find the buckets. We'll go save the fish. And then let's dig out this section here. I kind of want to flatten this part and make it look a little bit nicer. Have it not be as bumped up right here as it is. Maybe take out like 3 layers or so. I was thinking of having everything evened up with this bottom layer right here, but it might be neat to have it just bump up a little teeny bit, maybe to like this level can go, and we'll have the pond be right here. We're going to kind of keep the idea of the little bridge inside, but get rid of some stuff, change up the wood. I think these are solid pieces of wood. Yeah, we don't need that. Since we can make slabs waterlogged now, it'll be better. So let me find these buckets, then we can go save the fishies and work on digging this out and get that pond going. Here's their pond! No, I'm kidding. This is the pond that I'm thinking of doing. I don't really know how exactly I'm going to decorate it. I do have the coarse dirt, and I'm thinking of maybe like just putting it in around the sides, like every once in a while there's just some coarse dirt, like in patches, like maybe like this, you know, so it's not completely grassy the whole entire time. Do I have a shovel? No, okay. But I do have a lot of sand, so I'm just going to go around and grab this. I didn't go back to the desert for this. I kind of just went along the river and found a little patch of sand and took it, and it was about a stack and a half, which was pretty cool. And then I filled it up, the area that I took the sand, with dirt so that the dirt like fill it in. It won't look like, oh my gosh, why is there a bunch of sand missing right there? It doesn't seem to fit. The landscape is ruined. No, it's not ruined. It's just converted from sand to dirt. But I wanted to put the very bottom of this to be sand, not dirt. And I actually am thinking about it, maybe this part should be grass, you know, because grass would grow right next to the water. But then make like some of this down here be coarse dirt because it's underwater and it's dirt. And so it would look more better to be coarse. It's really hard to dig when you're underwater. It's best if you just go up above and dig a little teeny bit faster. In the process of this, I did make 2 iron shovels and I enchanted both of them and they both broke because I got rid of a few layers of dirt. Just enough actually to make up another chest, whoops, of dirt. So I have a bunch of dirt and everything in there. Some of the other stuff we can get for the pond. I can't think of the word pond. I don't know. Some of the things we can do is put some kelp, get some bone meal, put some of that seagrass in there. So let's go around and, whoa, that put a lot. I actually I like this. I guess maybe I double clicked it. I'm not sure. But then we can put some kelp. It'll grow up to the top. It'll look pretty cool. I did not mean to get rid of that seagrass, but it's good. There's actually a lot of seagrass. If I ever find any um, coral, I can put some coral stuff in here. You know, it'd be nice and give it a nice color. But so far, this is pretty good. I want to make it look like a bridge in the middle. So we could probably put some slabs in. I know I wasn't going to decorate today, but I don't know. I have to decorate. So let's just do like a little teeny bit like that. And then we should have it jog over so that it's not completely even. It just seems interesting like that. Maybe have it connect a little bit. There we go. Have it connect a little teeny bit more. I have extra slabs. Okay, well, not that one. But, you know, there we go. So it's like a little teeny pathway. Kind of reminds me of their original pathway. Not quite the same, but like this had a little pathway. So let's grab all these little fishies. This will be my little cod pond, since I don't have any other fishies. But I will get them eventually. Okay, can I have the fish and not put away the water? Thank you. You know, like aim perfectly onto the fishies. Oh, that's an axe. You can't pick up a fish with an axe. You can only ask it a question. Thank you. So here, have a new home. I hope you guys enjoy. They seem to like it. It seems to be cute. Gonna maybe get some like lanterns. I don't know if I can get, well, if I go into the nether, I can get some glowstone and make it all nice and shiny in there. Maybe put one underneath the bridge so it looks like it's glowing from below. I think the pupper likes it. I like it. Hopefully you guys like it. And this little starter base area is slowly coming together. Got to get more sand. Going to use that sand left over. I think I put it in the chest to build this up a bit more. Also, let me know what you want to vote for. So far, I think the spruce is winning the vote with like one vote. I'm cool with that. I kind of want to do the checkerboard transitions between each opening. I think that would be really neat. But let me know what you think. And thanks for watching this one. And I'll see you next time in Fizzy's AnyVerse. Bye.